MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the second of 4 between the Boston Red Sox and the Nationals. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Felix Hernandez is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, 5 full innings for this guy in his last one. You couldn't really consider that a powerhouse outing. He was able to get a no decision, but I'm sure he and the team are looking for a lot more in this one today.
Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
What an opportunity to get a chance to put our eyeballs on one of the best teams in baseball right now. This team has played so well. Their manager has been on point. Every move he makes is working. Timely hitting, great defense, good bullpen. The starters have been on point. This is going to be special.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
Now the payoff pitch home. Chopped toward the second baseman. There is Altuve. And that's out number 1. And now here's how the visiting Red Sox line up in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you know one thing. You have to be careful with Mitch Moreland. He's had a tremendous season on the road. If you look at his on-the-road batting average, he's one of the best players in the league. He's hitting over 400 away from home, and that's the case here, so I expect to see him have another big game.
And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
2-pitch mix here. If you're in the batter's box, you're looking for something up. Sinker changeup right here. Got to get it up.
J.D. Martinez is on deck. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Reyes will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, the designated hitter, J.D.
Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now here's the pitch. And a good slider here to start the at-bat, but it's ruled a ball, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Hernandez, commonly known as King Felix, of course, his contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter. And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So a strong inning there for Felix Hernandez. Nate Eovaldi, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
A huge arm comes with Nathan Eovaldi, up towards 95 to 100 miles an hour. All the way back from Tommy John surgery. Power pitcher deluxe. His best swing and miss pitch, though, is the split finger. He'll throw that to both righties and lefties.
He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul. 1 out, nobody on. High in the air out towards shallow right. Verdugo waits on it. 2 gone.
Batting third.
Coming to the plate now, Miguel Cabrera. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Line drive to center field. And a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Into the box, Eugenio Suarez. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes now. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
2 balls and a strike. And he lays off again, ball 3.
I got 3-1. 3 balls.
Mitch Moreland is on deck. 3-2 the count for Rafael Devers.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
He loses him on ball 4. Set to get his evening at the plate started. Mitch Moreland is batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2-1 to the Red Sox first baseman.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Devers stands at first with 1 out. And he'll find a way to get a piece of that one to stay alive. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it, and there are 2 away. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
He's had some success so far, but he's going to need to continue to throw strikes early on in the zone because...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Red Sox leave 1. So here's Eduardo Escobar, and check out the recent numbers. Clearly providing a lot of thump at the plate right now. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Ready on 1-2. Fouled off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2. Popped up. Devers has it, and there's 1 away.
Batting 4th, the catcher, Salvador
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting nine for this one. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball one. Soft grounder left side. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone. And into bat next, the utility man extraordinaire, Marwin Gonzalez. No balls and a strike to count. Bottom of the second here with no score. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. And this one runs a little too far in, ball two.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
All even now, 2-2. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time. And top of the third set to get underway. And now it'll be the catcher, Christian Vasquez. Now Hernandez will get back to work here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. No balls and a strike. This is line to left. Reyes is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And with that, let's take a moment to show you what's happening in the American League's Western Division. So the base is empty here with one away. And in to hit next, it'll be the left-handed batter, Jackie Bradley Jr. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now batting, Andrew Benintendi. 0 for 1 here in the early going. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Reyes will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Bottom of the third now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Ender Inciarte.
The right fielder, Ender.
A ball and no strikes.
Inciarte.
Ball two.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Pops this one up just beyond the infield on the right side. And Pedroia looks this one in for out number 1. Set to get his evening at the plate started, Ronald Acuna. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. The 0-1.
1-1.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Verdugo backing up on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. In now, Victor Reyes. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First delivery to him on the way. And he pops it up. Bogarts over to his right, and the inning is over. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian with you as former AL MVP Dustin Pedroia settles in to get the inning started. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
3-0 to him now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
The designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. J.D. Martinez is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Game that can sway it one way or another, while you get a W or a loss right here. Leadoff man on, heart of the order coming up. Guy out on the mound has got his work cut out for him.
On to first, a double play.
That's a great example there of why the sinker is such an effective pitch. The hitter's eyes see it higher in the zone than it ends up, and that makes it real tough to square up.
Xander Bogaerts is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Scooped up. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Nothing doing for Boston. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Verdugo is over near the stands as he makes the catch for the 1st out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel.
So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's down to 3rd. Devers fields it cleanly. Throw on to 1st will take care of Cabrera for the 2nd out. Digging in for his 2nd at-bat, Eugenio Suarez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Verdugo waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And set to go as the 3rd baseman, Rafael Devers. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike. Two balls and a strike. A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly, and the throw on to 1st will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
The batter.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Too low, 1-0. Red Sox still looking for their first hit here. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Bouncer to the left side. Throw on to 1st will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Ready now, Alex Verdugo comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone. Verdugo, a former Dodger, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think
bullet to second base, a fine play, and that ends the inning. And something about this outing so far is beginning to look awfully familiar, especially in regards to that hit column. More big. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar.
The first baseman.
And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Chopped in front of home plate. On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Now batting, right fielder, Ender.
So runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The set and the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Line drive to center field. That's in there. Base hit. Perez blows through the stop sign, headed for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much. All set for the start of the inning, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
The batter, the center fielder.
Here's Jackie Bradley now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
Changeup called to strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. Pitch on the way. Oh, right back to him on the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. 2 balls and no strikes now to the Red Sox left fielder. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Yeah, he's all over the place right now. No doubt he's clearly fighting his mechanics.
The 3-1. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Pause, now the pitch. Dustin Pedroia stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Checked by Hernandez. The pitch. Hit out towards second. Altuve to his right. He has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So he's through 6 full now, and he has yet to surrender a base hit. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th, and we still have no score. Stepping in, Ronald Acuna. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times, you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Victor Reyes checks his swing here on the first pitch, and it's 1-0. Now here it comes. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. He's got it. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now back.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. 0 for 2. He's flown out twice. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Verdugo will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move. Here's J.D. Martinez. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Changeup laid off down around the shins. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Inciarte's there. 1 down.
The batter.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now.
Xander Bogaerts.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
Hey, this guy's pitching pretty well as we're rolling into the late innings. It's interesting, though. His first pitch strike percentage, less than 40% so far in this one.
Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Grounded to first. In there for extra bases, and there goes the no-hitter. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end right here.
Yeah, Matty V, and this is when you start thinking about that no-no. You get into the 7th inning, D-Row. As a pitcher, you start looking ahead to what might happen.
And that donut stares at you from an offensive standpoint as well. This guy's had his A game. You can't deny the fact that he's pitched a heck of a game, but from an offensive standpoint, you never stop grinding to get a crooked number up on that board.
So a runner at second, 2 down now, and that'll bring up a former Gold Glover, the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. 0-1 the count. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
1 and 2.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. 1 left for the Red Sox. Still no score.
7th inning stretch.
And that'll bring up veteran Miguel Cabrera. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
The 1-0. Hit on the ground to third. Devers has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. So digging in now, Eugenio Suarez. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Strike taken up in the zone.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1 and 2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
Oh, this one bounces off the pitcher. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
Now batting, the first
Eduardo
baseman,
Escobar standing in. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Smoke toward the hole. Pedroia fields it cleanly. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball. Into the box, Alex Verdugo. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And Verdugo goes in front. 2 balls and no strikes.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Swing and a line drive. But this will land foul as he didn't miss by much.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
Fouled away. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And into center field, a base hit, so early trouble here to start the 8th inning. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Christian Vasquez shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0.
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
And they'll put the tag on him going to first, but the sacrifice is successful. So here now is Jackie Bradley. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit sharply toward the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
That's for the Red Sox. The second baseman,
Dustin Pedroia is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0-1, here it comes. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the payoff pitch home. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been... Sam Haggerty will stay in the game, taking over in right and batting number 9.
Sam Haggerty.
third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Salvador Perez is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Takes this the other way to right, and there's a base hit. So there you go, the possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the eighth.
You can't ask for anything more than getting the leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Cesar Hernandez will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 8.
At the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. Ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. One and one the count now. He's ready now. The pitch. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. And he misses again. Ball 3.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
Can't keep that one fair, and now the count's full. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Now the Red Sox skipper's up out of the dugout and on his way toward the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. Bunt attempt misses. The throw down. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw will come to first, so the sacrifice works as planned.
You can't ask for anything more than that. The tying run moves over to third now with only one out, so we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Victor Reyes. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind him because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
He came into a mess out of the bullpen, and it hasn't gotten any better. This is not a comfortable place to be, not even close.
And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. Runners may have thought about it, but they'll stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a fly ball. And this should at least get home the tying run. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. He's in there at the plate, and we are tied here in the 8th.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. Jose Altuve is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. He's set. The 0-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. And that's going to fall. A base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Miguel Cabrera is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Vasquez is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the...
Your attention, please. Now catch.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and digging in is the veteran DH, J.D. Martinez. Silvino Bracho will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And this is yanked hard down the left field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
The batter, number 2.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
2-0.
Grounder down the line at third. But this will get foul. 2-1.
That's ball.
3-1.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
And he can't connect with the 3-1 curveball, so that'll run it full. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
Here now is Rafael Devers as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Devers carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau.
Clearly staying away from him in this at-bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone.
Now batting, the first baseman.
There's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go-ahead run at third with one away. Jose Alvarado comes on now, and he's just hoping to keep this thing tied. No save opportunity here. Curveball knocked down at home plate. So the lead runner holds on, but the trailer will take second. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, this is a strikeout situation, but it's also a ground ball.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the second run will score as well.
Dan, this had all the makings of going extra innings, but right there, a knock to drive in two for your team.
Yeah, D-Roll, that's a huge 2 RBI base hit here in the top of the ninth inning.
No official at-bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. So 1-1. Strike two, swinging.
1-2.
Runners on first with one down. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
Now batting.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1.
Nope, that's down.
2 out with the man at first. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 0 for 7. Curveball, but a good job to lay off, and he works out the free pass. Standing in, Jackie Bradley Jr. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together. Brandon Workman takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Right through it here, and he's behind 0-1.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack, but also the guy on the mound's got to eat too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Bradley is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th.
Now back, first baseman.
Standing in now, Eduardo Escobar. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. Bradley is there, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 8.
Striding in, Cesar Hernandez. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the home team, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 40.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the AL West, the Boston Red Sox allowed only 5 hits in the game as they nabbed the win against the Nationals 3-1. The Halos grabbed 13 hits in the game as they cruised to the win against the Tigers 6-0. The Oakland Athletics got 11 hits overall as they pummeled the Yankees 6-0. The Houston Astros combined to allow only 4 hits as they grabbed the win over the Rangers